I had a beautiful 2 acres of land out there. I'm truly sorry for what you were going through, and I'm proud of you for your accomplishments, for your achievements, and I'm proud of you for not lingering, staying submerged into the past. And you know, I resonate with you. I resonate with how you feel, and I'm truly sorry for like how you were feeling at the time, and even now. And like I said, I always told all of my past relationships, I said, hey, look, if you ever betray me of my trust, if you ever fuck me over and vilify me, if you ever abandon my heart, you'll never find it in the same place where you left it. And I swear to God, I fucking mean that. And if somebody tries to love me again, it's difficult. It's more difficult than you could ever imagine. It's a lot like restarting everything over again. I tried my best. I tried my damnedest, my hardest. I was 110% loyal and faithful and honest, sincere, honest with myself, honest with you. I was honest for my positive intentions of seeking out to settle down, to having a foundation, to building upon brick by brick the eventually the throne that I was your king and you're my queen. And I wanted for us to compromise or work out deals, like work through the negative aspects, which there was not really anything negative aspects from myself, aside from having to sacrifice myself for your happiness, to placing your happiness above myself. And I lost myself by trying to please you, trying to, be a perfect significant other, a perfect boyfriend. And just like all my other past relationships, I had sacrificed myself. And with my most recent relationship, I have not sacrificed myself whatsoever. I was able to embrace myself fully and completely for who I am and what I am, without apology, without remorse, without hesitation, without trust issues or worrying about if I'm going to be crucified or vilified for being my authentic self, exploring myself from within, and unapologetically embracing my realness and my rawness, my intensive emotions. And I always sacrificed a lot of things. I sacrificed a lot of things, not just myself and my happiness, but just everything, my time, my affection, my body, my energy, my everything. I was a hopeless romantic at heart. I put my emotions on the line. I put my heart on the line. I put everything out on the line. And just to ensure that I would not fail you or myself and not disappoint you or disappoint myself. And I try to give you the world, the entire world was insignificant and irrelevant to me. As every time I get up in a relationship, I think of the world as something irrelevant. And what's truly priceless is what you cannot put the price tag on, is the foundations of love that we build upon, the foundations that's supposed to be reciprocal between myself and the third party, whoever that other person is. And obviously, nothing I said or done was good enough for others. And everything I've ever had to do was try to be there for other people and like try to make sure like they're always good and checking up on their mental health, and asking how they was doing, date nights, having set up surprises, gifts. It's sentimental gifts that are coming from not a materialistic place, but it's coming from a sincere place from my heart, from my mind. And I was doing everything that I can to be a perfect significant other. I try to be there for him. I try to give you the world. I try to give you a better life. I got my own car. I got my own house. I had 2 acres of land. I've got all this now. I've got everything now. I have everything in my life except a woman in my life. And like I said, like we all made past mistakes. We're all haunted by the ghosts of our past. However, it's our past that has made us into who and what we are. It's made us stronger for what we are. And you cannot live in the past. You cannot stay submerged in the past. No matter how haunting it is, I completely get it. I live with it inside, a demon swimming around inside my fucking head every day of my life. I don't care about your past. I never cared about your past. All I cared about was building a foundation presently and working towards building something greater than ourselves for our future. That's what I was mostly concerned for, and making sure that we're both successful, making sure we're both glowed up together, making sure like we're both celebrating each other's happiness and our successes and our life together, celebrating abundance of something greater in our lives that is laid out before us, like working hard to like manifesting these goals and working hard, just chasing goals and like chasing our dreams and like, oh, look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, look, I got it all, I got it now. So the question is, where is you? Where is you because you had given up on us? Let's be real, let's be honest. Like, where am I because where is you? Where are you because you decided just to give up on a relationship? And I guess this is just talking from like all aspects of things. So sitting here having a real life introspective, in-depth conversation, everything that I had to embody and pull out from my vessel, my deeper inner darkness, inner light, the inner shadow workings of my own soul. I had to put it out intuitively, speak it abundantly into the universe, and to know thyself is to know of the gods. And to know thyself, I know myself, the universe and God's, all the blueprints mapped out before me in sacred geometry. The blueprints, schematics, the mapping, the layers to the universe. It knows me so much more than what other people know about me. People, human beings, they don't know anything about me. They might like to believe that they do. They might say that they do, but they really don't. Not until you dive deeper and not just sexually use my fucking body, not just smear your lips all over my fucking lips and like fucking press your body against mine. No. Okay? There's so much more intuitively in my mind, my consciousness, and my heart. And it just, there's so much greatness and beauty or resonance within a relationship that's so profoundly positive, magnificently a blessing. It's a miracle. When two people love each other, it's so divine and absolutely amazing in this life. And I'm a Pisces and I'm a Starseed, so when I love, I give it 120 fucking percent, 100,000%, and I strive and I work and I fight like hell to making a relationship so perfect, close to perfection as possible, and try to embody that light within myself and to my partner and to that other person, and to feel empowered like me being like a celestial being, and we're stardust, and again, like, we are what we are. So all I have to say is like, it's your loss, because if you give up on your significant other for something so relevant or insignificant, and if it's not something like super major, like, okay, somebody cheated on you, somebody hoeing themselves out or some stupid shit, then, the relationship was never strong and a foundation began with. And communications are lost somewhere down the lines. And, I've always been open lines of communication and sincere and honest for everything that I ever communicated and talked about. Maybe there are things that I should have communicated right off the bat, which I'm going to do with my next relationship.